Good morning. It is Wednesday, I think. And it is a beautiful day in Nashville. It is about 43 degrees. Perfect weather for a little hike in the woods. Very mild, gentle hike in the woods. And I wanted to pop on and say hi. And it's been quite a journey with my knee injury. Um, which turned out to be nothing that the doctors thought it was. So at first they thought it was, um, stress fractures in both of my knees, and so those probably maybe they were there at the beginning, but when they actually did do the MRI, there was nothing. There were no muscle tears, no ligament tears, no strains, no fractures in the bone itself. There is, wear and tear on the back of my cartilage. There's a name for it, but I can't remember. All I know is I have deep fissures in my cartilage, which, can cause some pain, um, but not with the swelling and the fluid buildup that they were seeing. So they sent off, I've gone through so many labs. I think my arm is just, could have a constant drip by now. And it came back. Of course, I have thyroid issues, so I have Hashimoto's, which explains the big spike in my ANA. But I also have inflammatory arthritis, and that's kind of a broad term. It could mean many types of arthritis, as far as are many causes of that. So, as far as I know, the tests that came back for lupus were negative, which I'm so happy for. I kind of freaked out when I thought that that might be one of the things that was causing it. And it could be that that's it too. But as far as I can tell from my limited knowledge of looking at labs, that came back negative. But so did arthritis at first. Um, and so I freaked out about that. And then I realized, well, if I have it, I've had it. It's nothing new. I've had issues with my knees before, and my back, and my hands. Um, it just hasn't been this bad in a really, really long time. Um, and as a matter of fact, when I first started on my weight loss journey and my fitness journey, one of the reasons why I didn't join a gym or start doing this really heavy cardio, um, fat burn exercises was because I had thyroid issues. And I knew that doing that would stress my body and could trigger an autoimmune response in my body. So basically, my immune system does not recognize my thyroid as my own. So every once in a while, it attacks it. So um, I actually take medication for that, and it's been really good for several years. I have an amazing endocrinologist. Um, and so, you know, I got the go ahead and do, what I wanted as far as working out goes. I hike, I walk, and then I joined the gym, and it was amazing. Um, I just think that for my body, I overdid it. And it triggered a huge immune response in my body to where it does not. Basically, when you have an immune problem, your immune system doesn't recognize certain parts of your body and it attacks it. So that's what inflammatory arthritis is. My body just does not recognize joints as part of my body, so it attacks it. And then my joints respond by creating fluid to try and protect itself. And then the cycle just continues of extreme pain, lack of mobility. And so what I have been doing is just very slowly starting to walk again. I think I got up to 6,000 steps yesterday, which was amazing. Um, and that is one of the few things that I can do on a daily basis that they really encourage me to do on a daily basis is to walk. Another thing, of course, would be hydrotherapy, which would be swimming. Um, it's Tennessee and fall. There are no pools open right now. Um, unless I join a place that has a pool, which is quite possible. I'll have to think about that. Um, but Epsom salt baths and things like that are also part of hydrotherapy, which I love doing. So I'll be doing that as well, and just slowly heading back. to a little bit of normalcy. I have a follow-up in a few weeks, and hopefully they can get me on the right, concoction of medications that will keep the swelling down and help me move forward. And just being really balanced with my workouts is going to be very, very important moving forward. Um, Less of the go, 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 extreme fat burn, and more of the resistance, weightlifting, um, that type of workout will be better for me and my body. And, when you have limited mobility and you have autoimmune responses to things, you really have to be very careful in the stress that you put upon your body, because stress is the number one thing that will cause a flare up. So, I am excited that I'm finally getting some answers and that I can move forward and I can tailor my workouts to what I need. And it gives me another avenue to help other people who are also dealing with limited mobility, who have autoimmune, like, lupus or arthritis issues, and also people in the oncology world. Um, Everybody wants to feel their best and everybody wants to look their best, no matter what your medical condition is. It doesn't matter. We're all just people who just want to do our best and live through life as pain-free as possible. Um, so, um, yeah, so that's my spiel this morning. I was able to do a plank for the first time the other day. I think I held it for 3 minutes, which was amazing. I've gone longer, but that was the longest since I've been able to really move my knees. So that was pretty cool. I'm just distracted because I'm in the woods and it's so beautiful. The squirrels are running around and grabbing nuts and everything. And I'm also a little bit excited because I am about to launch a 30-day walking for wellness program. Because walking is so wonderful for the body, it can be added to any routine, any program that you're doing. If you go to a gym like I did, I never stopped walking, I never stopped hiking, because it just helped maintain the leanness. It gets you outside in nature. It's just a spiritual experience and great exercise at the same time, and it's low impact. That's the deal. It's low impact if you want it to be, and it could be added to any fitness routine that you're already doing. I'll have more about that soon. And yeah, so that's it for this morning because I have to get to work. So love you guys. Mwah.